Okay, we got sound now. Hope you're having a great day today. Today I'd like to talk about microphones. I'm currently got an upgraded microphone. I'll talk about that in a second, but I'd like to talk about some of the microphones that I have been using recently to either broadcast or just for sound reinforcement. And the first microphone I'd like to talk about is the trusty old Shure SM58. So that's a Shure SM58, also known as a hammer. And this microphone is an industry standard. All I can say is that if you're a performer and you're speaking or singing, these are great wide microphones to have. You just plug in your XLR connector into here, so it is a wide microphone. And basically you just mount it into a microphone stand and you're away to go. These are probably one of the most popular microphones to date, in my opinion anyway, and that's the Shure SM58. The next one is a Shure wireless microphone, and this microphone here is a PG58, also made by Shure. It's got a screw cap on the bottom, so you can just plug your 9-volt battery in here, plug it in, and then you can switch your channels from here. It works off a wireless frequency, a radio frequency, I should say, and this is one of the older new mics which can be used in the Australian broadcast frequencies. So you are able to use this particular mic still in Australia, but there are some older microphones, and I've got a couple of them here, that you're no longer allowed to use, and it's because it runs off a frequency that the government decided they would steal off the general consumer. And when I say steal, I literally mean steal, because when they decided that they were going to use this frequency, everybody in the music industry, broadcasting, DIYers, they had to essentially just get rid of all of this stuff. So this Shure backpack and receiver, transmitter and receiver, at one stage would have costed me around $500-600, and now that the frequencies are no longer allowed to be used in Australia, they are nothing to me now. So somebody in a different country could benefit from these. So if you know anybody that could benefit from some wireless equipment and could really deal with it, maybe a church or something, let me know, and we can give these to them. We've got a few of them. So back to the PG58, it's a very nice capsule, and I still would use it today, but with the way technology is improving, I will make this set redundant, and it is a dual set, so I do have two microphones and one longer receiver. Okay, moving on to one of the first microphones I used to use. And this is a Shure, it's a Rode NT1, and this microphone I got from one of my mates, and I bought it quite cheap. I think I only paid about $120 for this, and it actually has a 25-year warranty with Rode, so that's spelled RODE. And this one here is a studio mic, and it has a cardioid capsule in it. So where you see the dot, you'll see a dot right there. That gives you an indication of where the mic is actually pointing. So they are a directional microphone, meaning that if I'm speaking into the microphone this way, not as much sound is going to be picked up because it has to travel around, and it's probably traveling through the microphone through vibrations. But as soon as you turn it around and speak into the dot, then you'll find you'll find that these are very nice microphones to use. They use them for broadcasting. They use them for streaming, for even vocals. You can get some really nice sounds out of these ones. And this is my other Rode NT1. This is a newer one, and this is the one that I have been currently using for streaming. I'll use it for a few other things as well. It's a very nice microphone, and I would like to compare this microphone to this one that I currently have around my head at the moment to see what the sound quality is like. But that's a Rode, and that's a condenser microphone, and both of these microphones they run off phantom power, which means you must power them with 48 volts in order for them to work. So they do require an external power source. That power source can be provided through the interface that you're using. So if you've got a mixer, then the chances are you've got a button on there that has a 48 volt power switch, so you can make these things work. Whereas your SM58 does not require 48 volts. It will run straight directly through the through your wire. So this is a dynamic microphone. Okay, so I want to just have a quick chat about the new microphone that I'm speaking from now. So one of my mates hear me from New Zealand. He complained one day that he couldn't hear me properly, and maybe I'll bring my voice down just a tad. So my mate hear me from Hastings. He said, "Oh, I can't hear you properly." So I said to him, I'll get another microphone and we'll try that out, and hopefully that works. So that's the one that I'm talking from now. So I really hope that the quality is much better. I did pay $1,200 just for this. So just for this part here, cost $1,200, and it's more of a theatrical microphone that you'll see people using in opera houses, places of worship. They may have this particular microphone as well. I have to say that even I'm not listening to it right now, but I can only imagine that the sound quality is right up there and top notch. So it comes in this little case here. It's a DP4066, and DPA are the company that make it. You can buy this from any place like DJ City or Manny's. There's plenty of other places online as well. It comes with some spongy thingies. Can't remember what they're called. Also, I'm guessing that that's a spare tip, as well as a cover for makeup, if you put makeup on, or if you're if you're not using it, then I would say that that's for protecting it. There's nothing else in here, but this is what it looks like. You probably can't see that. I can see that I have auto exposure on, so I need to turn that off. So basically it's this thing here, and it just wraps around, and this piece of wire here. Okay, I'll close this, and basically it's got this wireless backpack here. So this is the backpack here. It's also designed for guitars, so I can very easily plug my guitar lead into that and play a guitar wirelessly. I am quite familiar with these devices, as I've shown you some other stuff that I've had from going back about 10 years, and they're great pieces of equipment. I like this one. because of the fact that it is digital, and you don't have to worry about frequencies being used up by whomever, because because it's digital. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but I've been told that it's so much better than the frequencies that we are currently using. So that is the Shure digital wireless guitar system. So if you ever see people playing guitar and you're wondering where their plug is, then chances are that they've got something like this. And this is what the receiver looks like here. And there's obviously your transmitter and also the guitar cable that it comes shipped with. So that for one of these is about $650, and a new battery, which I have two of them. I purchased an extra one. They are $70 each. So the great thing about these is that they have their own proprietary batteries, and they can actually slot straight into into your receiver, so into that there. So basically it just plugs in right there. You just slot it into the front there, it clicks in, and I can charge my battery while I'm currently using one. So I have two of them. One will always be on charge. Love that idea. We used to have to use a lot of AA batteries for the wireless packs. Now that Shure have moved to their own, I'm guessing it's a LiPo, a lithium. Yeah, it would be a lithium battery that that runs in this. There can't be anything else. They're great, and I'm excited to be able to try something new, especially from Shure. So I'll come back and review the actual audio, and if I need to make any adjustments, then I will. But as far as that goes, that's all I wanted to speak about today, was the latest upgrade that I've got. I'll start listing some of the equipment that I use in my description, just so if you're interested in any of that equipment, then you know that I'm using it. You could ask me what I think of it. I already like the Shure GLXD14 because I've used it before, so I already am aware of the quality that's involved with this stuff here. So hope you have a great day today. Let me know if you have any questions. Write it in the in Facebook or on YouTube, and I'll try my best to answer them. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you.